Chat, chat, what's up? It's respect here, man. Look, it's a freaking gorgeous day outside. If you've never seen a gorgeous day, here's a gorgeous day in North Carolina. I'm right down the street from Duke University, UNC Chapel Hills, right this down the street this way. Duke's down the street that way. I'm here, and it's such beautiful weather, man. I think it's time to get back to these lunch break podcasts. Y'all know I'm a teacher, so I sit in my classroom all day. I'm thinking about content. Outside of what my actual job is, I'm thinking about what I actually love to do on the side, and that's this right here. Um, One thing I want to talk about real quick, man, real quick. Undisputed, new boxing game just dropped, guys. I'm not going to sit up here and tell y'all because you already know we've been waiting a long time for a boxing game. Now, there are studios and companies available that could have made a boxing game all these years. Could have made a boxing game, could have gave us what we wanted. The boxing game that was out already from, 2009, 2008, could have turned the servers on, could have did an update for the new consoles. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to take the time to do that. Now, let me preface what I'm going to say by saying there's absolutely no problem with having critiques of this game. There's absolutely no problem with pointing out things that are wrong. I've done it. If you watch my streams, I talk about it all the time. Things that need to be fixed, things need to be patched, things need to be tweaked. But yo, it really seems like there's some people out here that doesn't want the game to be good. You want people to not buy the game because it's not perfect on launch day. Imagine that. We're talking about sports games. Please, somebody tell me what sports game comes out polished and perfect. What sports game comes out with online play already perfect? Please, somebody tell me what sports game comes out not needing a day one patch. Please tell me, somebody. So when I see these videos all over YouTube, oh, Undisputed ain't it, Undisputed failed, Undisputed flop, bro, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta be serious, bro. How can something get better? You're literally telling people not to support the game until it's fixed. How can they fix the game? Nobody's buying it. Nobody's playing it. You're sitting here telling people not to buy it. Let people get the game and decide on their own, bro. And to the people out here that haven't bought the game, you're sitting around, you're looking for YouTube videos about if the game is worth it. Is it worth buying? Should I buy? You're watching these should I buy before I buy videos, bro. Don't be a follower, man. Don't be a follower. It's a lot of content creators who are just following whatever is trending, whatever can get you more views. And right now, that's talking about the negative. That's basically telling people to stay away from something. That's what gets you on in this content creation game. But actual boxing fans, people that have hope for the sport, that hope the sport is great in America again, that we can have American-born boxers that lead the way for the sport. Yo, this is all you wanted. It doesn't okay, it's not perfect, okay? Career mode is bare bones, all right? There's some glitches with online play with desync, the lag. There's some things that would turn you off. There's some things that would turn me off if we were talking about a studio who's been doing it. If we were talking about a studio who, let's just say, for instance, has been making MMA games for over a decade, and this is their fifth iteration of the game, and they're finally starting to figure something out. They're finally starting to fix some things. Yeah, I would have a problem with that. But you're talking about a studio who has never made a game before and still launched with all these legit things in it that people wanted. They wanted a roster. Okay, you can have 250 fighters on there and people still complain about the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that you don't have that they want. They won't buy the game because Mike Tyson's not on it. Bro, you can't. I get every night people come in, they need to put Tank on it. They need to put Devin Haney. Bro, you can't just put people places, bro. This is not, first of all, look at how long it took just to get the NCAA to allow players to use their name, image, and likeness. Now, through college sports, you've learned a lot about name, image, and likeness. A lot that the general public didn't know before about name, image, and likeness, how it works, that it's actually a thing. Yes, you guys have to understand. A person selling their name, their image, their likeness, you're selling you, okay? Once you sell over those things, you don't have control over your name, how it's used. You don't have control over your image, how it's used. You don't have control over your likeness. That means they can make somebody that looks like you. I can make somebody that looks like you in my game and make them a murderer in my game, make them an antagonist in my game because you sold me your likeness. So even if you don't agree with how I use your character, I can just make another character that's exactly like you and has your likeness and do whatever the hell I want with it. Guys, you can't just throw people on the game. Y'all have to understand these are the things that EA, $1 billion company, said that was too hard to do, took too much time to do. They don't want to go in these fighters' homes. They don't want to talk to the deceased families and negotiate their name, image, and likeness. They didn't want to go to Ring Magazine. They didn't want to go to WBC, WBO. They didn't want to get CompuBox. They didn't want to get all these venues. They didn't want to get Todd Grisham or any of the promotions on board. They didn't want to go get any of the belts. They didn't want to go get any of the fighters. They didn't want to do any of this, bro, until Undisputed came around. That's what y'all have to understand. Just like the little hoe that don't want you until somebody else wants you. And now you all, oh man, what about that old hoe, man? She wanted me. Nah, bro. These people right here actually want to give you what you want. Whether they're capable of it, whether they're capable of doing it immediately on launch day, they want to give you what you want. Now, I've been in forums, I've been on Reddit pages, threads, where people have been asking for EA to just turn their servers on for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, bro. Forget making a new game. You've been asking EA to just turn their servers on. They will not do it. They will not do it. And if it's thousands of people asking for that, and it doesn't cost it, all it can do is make them money. All it can do is make them money. They don't care. They don't care about boxing fans. They don't care about people who are interested in boxing. They care about Madden, and they care about UFC, and they care about FC. That's it. They don't care about this. So don't let them trick you into like they own this market. Bro, it's people out here acting like they're on payroll for EA. I get people in my stream every single night. They don't say hey. They don't say what's up. They don't say enjoying your stream. They don't like the stream. First thing they come in and say, Fight Night is better. You're weird, dude. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. Now, if a person comes out, I just bought a 2024 Honda Accord, right? I get home. It's not exactly the car that I wanted, but it's a great car. It's a new car, brand new off the lot. I can tell that Honda put all the safety features on it, put all the little trimmings that I like. You know, my windows are tinted the way I like. Everything about it is headed in the right direction. I'm still sitting here talking about that 06 Honda Accord that I had. The 06 Honda Accord, they don't make parts for anymore, but I'm still talking about it. I can't just go to the parts store and get my parts for it, but I'm still talking about that. Come on, guys. Look, when it comes to being a consumer, you have to push things forward. We as a people have to learn how to push things forward. That's how we get what we want. Not by being, like I said, bro, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having an opinion and pointing things out. There's people trying to lead people away from buying the game. That's dumb. If you want to have fun, just understand the game's not in a perfect state, but it can be worked on. It can be tweaked. It can be fixed. We could wake up tomorrow to a patch that makes it better. Not perfect, but better. Can Fight Night do that? No. Can round for round boxing do that? No. So, what are you talking about? Where else do you go if you're a boxing fan? Don't let people steer you away from something you want. You hear me? Don't let people steer you away from you. And then everybody that actually is having fun. I'm still having fun, bro. I'm boxing with my friends. I'm making new friends. I'm whooping spammers' asses. Sometimes they clip me and they get me. I'm cool with that because I whoop spammers' asses on a regular basis. So why would I be mad about it to the point where I'm telling people not to buy this game? No. How about you take your ass on the sticks and freaking use strategy? It's people trying to fight fire with fire, trying to fight power shots with power shots. It ain't going to happen, man. You standing in the pocket, trading shots back and forth. Yeah, somebody's going to get knocked out. You look at some of this footage of the people that are complaining about the game, and you wonder why they're not liking it. Look at the footage. Look at how they're going about playing the game. They're not